Hello, everyone. My name is Miguel Zaragoza, counselor for the TRIO program at Mission College. We are very fortunate enough to have with us very special guest representing the Transfer Center for Mission College, Ms. Ann Medrano. Thank you, Ann, for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone.
Yes, and of course, this is a pre-recorded Zoom meeting for folks who are wondering as to why they weren't able to jump in. We had a list of questions that we know many of you were very curious, especially those who are going to be transferring, and we wanted to sit down with Ann and have a little one-on-one little dialogue and talk about what exactly, or get some answers to your questions. All right, so Ann, first and foremost, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. And I think one of the big questions that a lot of our students have been asking is when exactly are the UCs going to start releasing admission decisions?
So they already started rolling out their admission decisions as of last week. Some of them a lot sooner, but as of this week, they should start sending out admissions. From my understanding, a lot of them are just rolling out. Berkeley starting by this Friday. Some may have just already know, but right now it started. It has started. Just remember deadlines for our UCs for acceptance is June 1st.
Okay, so June 1st with relation to the acceptance, and then for students to just be on the lookout. And I believe it's they should be seeing something via email at this point, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Via email.
Perfect. Well, given that we're currently in a pandemic, how exactly is this pandemic affecting transfer admission status for students?
It's not affecting, from my understanding, listening to CSUs, UCs, privates, and all the other 4 years, nothing has changed. We're still moving forward. They're just being a lot more flexible and forgiving on transcript, turning in transcript, deadline dates. Each campus is running differently, so just make sure you stay in tune with the admissions office, but everything's still staying the same.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Well, this one is a question specifically to SJSU, but students are wondering, do they still have to take the WST?
No, they do not. SJSU just sent out an email, and I could forward any newsletters if students would like. I'll provide Miguel my email, and it's on our website, transfer.missioncollege.edu. With that newsletter, it's saying WST, they are not testing, but what they are doing is that you have to do the prereq course prior to getting into the coursework. So you could start doing it, start looking into it now for the summer.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's definitely a huge relief. I know some students have shared their fears and concerns over the WST at San Jose State.
No worries.
Yeah, good to know, good to know. Well, currently there is a lot of discussion regarding wanting to declare pass, no pass, and in particular the pass, no pass towards major classes. Now, I know this may be a case-by-case basis, but is there a general overall consensus amongst the universities on how pass, no pass is essentially viewed, and then specifically, is there a limit?
For CSUs right now, it is case by case for all schools. A lot of them are saying they're taking no pass for major requirement courses, like even with the Golden Four. However, you have to check in with certain campuses. I can say I just spoke to Cal Poly, and they're not taking no pass for major coursework.
Okay.
So it's really dependent. And for UCs, they are a little more forgiving. They did increase the number of units that you can take for no pass. But check in with your counselor and with the admissions office.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you for that. Now, given the current state of education and what we're currently experiencing, especially for many of our students, there's been a lot of concern over the transition of major related courses online. And some students have brought up, they're considering dropping those major related courses. Can this actually impact and affect their admission status?
Yes, it can, because they're still requiring students to meet the 60 unit requirement to transfer, unless some schools are saying no, they'll be okay with 48 units, but you have to check in with the school. But they're being forgiving in terms of, okay, say that you're not transitioning well, they're giving you some time to catch yourself or come back during summer. So a lot of the schools are saying, hey, go ahead, take classes during the summer if you had to drop some courses during spring, because this transition, they are understanding that it is hard. But just make sure you contact the CSUs, UC, privates in advance.
Awesome. And that actually did answer my next question, which was being able to take classes in the summer to make up any type of class that they miss. So that is really, really good information to know. And I think one of the bigger things that a lot of students are wondering right now, Marianne, is there, or would you recommend any type of general transfer advice for this current situation?
Make sure you keep in contact with the admissions office. I can't highly stress that anymore. Just make sure you constantly keep in the loop with the school that you're wanting to attend. If you need contact information, email me. Let me know. Email Miguel, our counselors. They all know who to contact. Some on we're posting a newsletter on our website that has just general admission.edu, like who to contact, not like just a general person. But if you want someone like, oh yeah, I need a specific person, email me, and I usually have a contact. But the newsletter, it just says, okay, go ahead and do like general admissions at sjsu.edu. But if you need a person, you need that personal touch and you need to speak to someone, let me know and I can get that going for you.
That's really, really refreshing to hear, Marianne. I know that for many of the students that myself and many of the other counselors at Mission College, and I'm sure across the state of California, this is a really, really crucial and pivotal time for students, especially as they begin to work out the transition to going to the next university. And just having this piece of information is so important. So thank you so much. I think that did finish up the questions for today. Once again, folks, we greatly appreciate you tuning in, checking this out. Marianne, of course, her contact information, she is always willing to provide you with the information. Just be sure to reach out. That's probably the biggest thing. Just as we've always advocated in Trail, you have to be your voice and getting out there and taking initiative to reach out to folks. So thank you so much, Marianne. Really
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
And I will talk with you soon.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.